All right, welcome to Purple Raider Sitdown. I am Will Moyer, and here with me today is the offensive tackle for the Purple Raiders, Fred Fevrier. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
All right.
Well, not really.
No?
It's Fevrier.
Yeah, the French.
Yeah, it is French for
pronunciation of that.
February. Yeah.
So this past week, you guys had a game against Otterbein, homecoming game, and you guys were down 2 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
You had Lavelle out, and I can't remember now.
Fortner.
Fortner, yeah, Fortner. Fortner was out. But the running game was as dominant as ever in that game, especially in the second half. What was kind of your guys' mentality on Saturday, being down 2 of your guys, and what was the mentality for that game?
I mean, Coach Dart prepared everybody, first string, second string, to just be ready to go at all times. So it wasn't really much different going on for the week. We just did what we had to do and just play our game,
Yeah. So you've got a different path to Mount Union than I would say most guys have.
Yeah.
It says on your bio you grew up in Haiti, Port-au-Prince, born and raised there, came to the U.S. in 2016. Yeah.
Yep.
What would you like people to know kind of about Haiti, and then also about kind of your personal experiences growing up in Port-au-Prince and everything?
I mean, when I lived there, it was pretty good. It wasn't as bad as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crazy right now, but I'll say the capital is probably the bad part right now, but Haiti is still a beautiful place to go to whenever Haiti gets better again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I saw the Instagram post with Haiti Flag Day, all your teammates and stuff. I thought that was really cool.
It was Haitian Flag Day. They just wanted to support.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep.
How important would you say that your upbringing was, and like how would you say like growing up in Haiti, coming to the U.S., how did that lead you to being the person you are today? About to be a Mount Union graduate. You're a senior this year.
Yeah.
How would you say that kind of helped you be who you are?
I think my dad really did most of the work. He showed me everything I needed to know, mostly discipline and character and the way to act around people and to be able to listen to what people are telling me and to learn from mistakes and everything. Just helps me with football, school, and everything in life pretty much.
Yeah. Growing up, did you what sports did you play growing up? Like any games? Like what was
soccer.
your
Everything soccer.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
When did you first discover football? Was it when you came to the United States or?
Yes, it was senior year of high school actually.
Oh wow.
Yep, first season ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
For soccer, you got any favorite teams you like to watch? Anything like
Madrid.
that? Madrid.
Yep.
Yeah. Favorite player?
He don't play for Madrid anymore,
No?
but Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's your favorite.
Yep.
I'm a Messi guy myself, but it's all right. It's
Yeah.
all right. What is the relationship like between the offensive lineman and the freshman quarterback, Mikey Maloney? It's been an incredible start to the season so far, threw for 250-plus yards in the first 3 games. Had a nice week last week as well. How has the relationship been between you guys and him, and how has that led to the success?
Oh, pretty great. I mean, we're basically family at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, we go out together, do everything together in the locker rooms, a lot of jokes and everything. Great guy.
Mm-hmm. So you guys had some quality opponents to start the season against Wheaton, against Grove City, and then BW as well, a team who was receiving votes in the top 25, and to me they looked like one of the better, one of the best teams that you guys have played. I mean, they look just as good as Grove City or Wheaton. How would you say that those quality opponents helped you guys to prepare for the rest of the season, and how was it having those early challenges?
I mean, it just showed us how much tougher we need to be on the field. It was pretty good challenges at first, but we just gotta keep pushing and get better every game.
And so in the second half against Otterbein, the running just kind of like flew off the hinges.
Yeah.
Darnell had a 25-yard touchdown. Sean Thomas ran for a 41-yard touchdown and a 19-yard touchdown, and then Lucas Weaver had a 15-yard rushing touchdown. What kind of allowed those huge runs in the second half against Otterbein?
I mean, we went to the locker room, we discussed it. The coaches told us what needed to be done, and we just had to execute everything. Coach Dart was like, we're just going to go out there and push it through, and we just got to be athletic,
I forget exactly which rush it was in the second half, but I think it was in the third quarter where there was one where it was a read option, I believe. And before the play, you tapped the left side of your leg.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything to that? Was that you communicating with?
Yeah, with
Mikey?
the QB. Yeah.
Yeah. So what can you talk us through like what you saw there, and then just like what went on with that play?
It's basically just us notifying him there's somebody outside and he needs to be, ready for somebody to rush at him just in case at any point. Yeah.
Yeah. How often does that happen during a game? And
a lot.
Like that communication. Is that kind of the tackle's job? Whose job is that on the offensive line?
Mostly the tackle's job,
Yeah.
but I mean we all communicated all the way around. Just everybody hears it from all the O-line to the running backs and everyone.
And then you guys, we talked about it a little bit. We got a big game, big trip coming up against Wilmington. It's going to be a long drive to that one. For us, it's going to be about 3.5 hours, but I think by bus, it's going to be about 4. How are you guys preparing for that game first? And then second, what is the preparation different for a game like that where you're going to have a long drive ahead of you? Like what's the preparation like for that?
I mean, nothing much really. We just go down a little early this week, just to get our minds right, not to be too tired before the game start. But, same thing, assignments and everything, just same thing.
And then last question. This is I try to ask every player this. Do you have any type of special pregame like routine or like superstition or like a favorite pregame meal and anything like that you like to have every week?
Just before every game, I just like to give a handshake to all the student assistant, Tom and everybody else, just like to give him a handshake, and then I like to listen to my Haitian musics, just to get my mind right just before the game start.
Yeah, and speaking of those student assistants, Chris Jacoby, Tom Dry, those guys, they're all a part of 91.1 as well. How important are those guys to the team? I know Tom works specifically with you guys on the offensive line, and then Chris is more a defensive backs guy. But how important are those guys to the team?
Oh, they put in a lot of work for us. With not just that, but with the water and everything. They always have everything prepared, always ready for anything to happen in the middle of the game, just to help us out.
And this real final question now: what can Purple Raider fans look forward to for this Saturday's game against Wilmington from the team?
I mean, a win.
Yeah.
I think that's all they are waiting for is a win.
Yeah.
Just for us to keep on winning.
All right. Well, thank you, Fred. Great to have you on. Learn a little bit about you, and go Purple Raiders.
Thank you.